Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to another little Spacelords video. I'm actually going to turn on the in-game music for this one. So, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to actually use Lycus Dion, the son of 1,000 dingoes, right? Okay, so first of all, like with all of my early game builds, this one's designed to function really well, and his weapon of choice is the pepper pot. So I've actually tried out the spinning corn, I've tried out Dolores, tried out all of them, but the pepper pot really takes the cake because it is very strong. It is straight up one of the strongest weapons I have ever seen. So on Lycus with the pepper pot, what I like to put on is the armor plated ammo. Now I usually do early game builds with the first 3 rows of talents, but this one is a little special because the first shot from your clip does 25% more damage. You really want this, and in future, of course, you want the 35% more. Now, our left boost bonus is the same, so it's okay. Now, for his own personal talent, there's a lot that you could choose from, but quite frankly, I like to up damage the most. So I went with bullets fired through your shield, cause 12% more damage. So basically, it turns him into a one-shot wonder for the first shot in his clip. Now, with the pepper pot, you can actually really take advantage of this because the reload is based on how many shots you actually shoot. So if you just shoot one shot, the reload is really fast. I'm actually going to showcase how this build functions right now. So for those of you that are happy enough to try the build, you don't need me to show you how it's played. Please enjoy playing Lycus Dion, son of 1,000 dingoes, intergalactic son of a bitch. He is one of the best characters in the game for short range engagements. He is so strong. He is so good at so many different things. And with the pepper pot, he gains a bit of range as well as one of the most damaging shots to really just one-shot things. So look forward to that. And now I'll probably showcase the gameplay. Right, so for those of you who want to see the gameplay for Lycus Dion, I'll go into one of these missions. Big Lycus. There we go. So, one of the major things, like I said, if you don't want to see the gameplay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can just go off and play the build. But if you want to see how he functions in combat, I'll show you guys some gameplay footage right now. Alright, so with the pepper pot, just remember that you have an insane amount of range with your first shot, as well as just in general a good amount of tanking with your shield as well, so you can just run through troops. Don't even really have to think about it too much. Now the drone might be a bit early for this, but basically one thing which I'd like to show is just how long the range is on this, which I think a lot of people miss out on. They don't see how long his shot range is and how much damage he really does. So if you really want to, you can of course use all 3 shots, but a smarter plan is usually 1, 2, reload. Because you can see that the reload time is drastically lower if you just fire 2 shots. In this game, probably one of the biggest things that a lot of people need to understand is that reloading doesn't have a reload cancel. If you interrupt the process even like a millisecond before it ends, it will end badly for you. So just remember that. because in many games, if you end it like just a short while before it happens, you get a reload cancel, which is actually efficient, and most video games do that. So just be very careful about that, because that is the one thing that could get you killed with Lycus. Especially because if you reload after spending all the clips in his amp, spending all the rounds in his clip, he takes so much longer to reload. And also there's a bit of a delay with the reload action, so just be a little careful with that. And don't let him take spears. Yeah, okay. That should go back nicely. Once it goes back, we'll just energize the thing properly. And then we'll go off and pierce stuff. So with Lycus, you want to keep him in perpetual motion, so long as you've got energy. There's nothing wrong with that, because he functions as a runner anyway. Mark the position of the sphere taker.
Second altar activated. Take the sphere to it. I think you should do the same with all the others.
Reload cleanly after each shot. Take cover where you can. Keep an eye on the guy coming. I mean, these are things that'll help you in the actual game anyway, so don't let it bother you too much. Especially when you're solo, don't focus too much on like airlift and things like that. Just focus on defending yourself, killing whoever's coming after you. Again, remember that it's very much a situation about how you're going to survive through various things. Don't ever be afraid to use your shield as it's needed. Just don't get greedy, or else you will pay a significant price. Okay, second altar's done. Grabbing that. Moving it in. Don't forget that while you're moving things, by the way, you can actually use your shield too. So just to showcase how it works. Like that. Put your little ball in. And don't forget to come around. Again, I'm never afraid to just, where I need to, I will happily all this is again just a part of the process. Like, you need to just understand that you have to be tactical sometimes. It may take longer, but it will help you do the mission. So don't be impatient Like, I know it's easy to want to score like really good and do really well, but sometimes, you know, it's just not what you can do. And it's why in those sorts of situations I'm always very patient. Because the second you're not patient, the second you let a mistake happen, it can snowball really fast. So don't do that. Just focus on being slow, steady, but steady. That's the most important thing. Be steady.
I want Lycus scout dogs. Hand him until he's worn out. Like to stab themselves for. Look out! They're taking the sphere. Intercept the carrier.
There we go. Remember, it's absolutely alright to be the target of an order. Don't let it bother you. But make sure that if you are going to be targeted,
You've lost the trail. Stop the hunt.
yeah, that's the only downside.
Look out! They're taking the sphere. Intercept the carrier.
But I think you guys have the idea right now about how Lycus functions and how he's used in 90% of situations, so you probably don't need me to keep going with this, but I am going to anyway, because, you know, if you start something, you just finish it.
Hand him until he's worn out.
Sometimes you need to take your time to aim. Do so if necessary. Don't
All my dogs are dead.
Don't let things get the better of you. Use his shield where needed to absorb fire. It's something I would do continuously. Because don't forget, you get bonuses when you shoot through the shield anyway. So, there's no sense in not using this kind of stuff. There you go. And that's the mission completed with Lycus Dion. So, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and if you enjoyed that, then make sure you tune in, drop a tip if you feel like it. But most importantly, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.